So shit. So here we are in Foroglio. Here we are in Foroglio for the Studio Talks number 7. I think it's the 10th of July 2013. It's about 4 in the afternoon. We've just come back from a hike. This is our last day, and I wanted to give a glimpse of what this place looks like. We're looking down valley of Val Bavona to the east-southeast, and what you see there in the highest peak is called Sasso Bello, although the locals also call it Pizzo Nero. It's a very beautiful formation, as you can see, although it's very far away, and looks like the weather is building up over there. To the left you see the neighbor's balcony. They have a good view, but whereas we have the terrace, which you will see in just a few instants. Here, if I move the camera to the right, we've got a big rock. I'll show you how big it is. And if we look more to the right, here and down a little bit, we see the seedlings that I brought in from the forest. These are chestnut trees, and I found these seedlings at the foot of a 100-year-old chestnut tree, more than 100 years old, really ancient and gnarled with what do you know? I don't know how you call these things. They're big bumps, and it looked like a heart, and that's where I got the idea to pick these things up, and I will plant them in Staufen. Here you see the table waiting, with my coffee waiting for me. Brigitte already had her coffee and is a little bit pissed off that I decided to take a shower instead of having it with her at the same time. If we pan to the right, we've got the stairs to our house. There you see it in the corner with the blue t-shirt. It's really nice. And if I go a little higher, you see the kind of mountains we're up against. Here you've got the neighbors again, and the street in between. Let's look at the mountains again above here. Really high and rounded and very steep. Now let me take this off and take a little walk. I wanted to show you one of the things that's been keeping me busy. Been doing a lot of photographing, what we call analog photographing nowadays, black and white. And one of my favorite subjects was this white rock. I waited for hours for a lizard to crawl over it, and I had a few candidates, but none that really wanted to crawl across the face right in front of it. Here's the scale, my hand. And at this time of the afternoon there's still a few lizards commuting, but not a whole lot. Now let's look at the rock again. Here you can see part of Foroglio with the church and the mountains in the background. The clouds. And now I'm going to show you the waterfall. In the distance you can see all the cars parked on the road. And there's the river. It's a little cooler here. Foroglio again. And here's the waterfall. This is what provides us with entertainment the whole night long. Let's call it music, concrete music, or rather granite music. It's pretty full because it's rained a lot these days and nights. So another 4 minutes to go. Let's look at this waterfall some more. It's really incredible. It just keeps coming and coming and coming, and every time I've been here in the last few decades, there was always water coming down. Sometimes more, sometimes less. At the moment it's quite a lot, but it can get even more when the snow melts. Here again a view down the Val Bavona. The mountains, the cars, and back to Foroglio. Let's go and have a look at the church. How do I get down from here? I was going to preface this talk by saying I'm going to talk about art by not talking about it, so that'll be the case. Here's the church again. We're going to the front of the church. I want to show you this fresco, and there might be a lot of people walking around because it's a nice day. Here we go up one of the many stairs. There isn't a building here that doesn't have stairs. Here's the fresco. You've got Mary being crowned by Jesus and God as Queen of the heavens, getting her due. The church. Here a great view of the waterfall again. This is the vantage point that I used to take a picture of star trails on the second night that I was here, which turned out to be the only night where I could do it. I think 2-hour exposure, black and white. Nice. Again, the Sassobello group, or Montenegro, or Pizzonero. A rarity, a house built out of wood. There's not that much. Or let's say there are not that many. There's